Yeah, you want to record me talking about shut the fuck up.
I gotta record you for my safety.
Yeah, go ahead. This the first thing.
You ain't finna burn the black man down. Get your phone. Come here, close it first.
Baby, the first time.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Like this.
Nah. Go with your move, crazy girl. You started your shit.
Yeah, whatever.
Ain't never been my girl. Is my side bitch.
It's your what?
My
it's
side
your
bitch.
What?
Shorty is a certified side bitch.
Fucking embarrassing me like that.
Shorty is a certified side bitch. Just trying to act like she ain't. No, let's take it there. Her parents know she my side bitch. Everybody knows she's a side bitch. She don't want y'all to know she a side bitch. She got to save her face. She got to crash all the way out. Hey, look. Yeah, I didn't, you know. I didn't skeeted in the wrong thing. I got to deal with what come with that. But my last name Kirk is what I do. So I take whatever come with that, full responsibility. But shout it, it's cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. I'm Lady T. Now, for the last couple of days, rapper Wild Mouth Little Gremlin DaBaby and his new baby mama, Yellowbone DaniLeigh, situation been all over social media, and I'm certain you have heard about the story. You have seen all the videos, and I'm going to say this: their child is the victim in this whole situation, and I'm going to pray for little baby girl. You know, she's innocent in this mess, and she doesn't need to be around toxic people, toxic situation, and that's that. I was planning on covering the story when everything hit the fan, but I decided not to. But there are other YouTubers that did cover the story, that's continuing to cover the story, so please check them out and support their channels. Now, what I am going to do is take DaBaby and the DaniLeigh situation and make it into a life lesson. Now, a lot of women and men look past red flags in a person's true character for the aesthetics of a relationship that was doomed from the beginning. The dictionary defined red flags as a warning sign, akin to the red traffic light urging you to stop. A red flag when you're getting to know someone new should make you stop and pay attention. Those red flags that you ignore in the beginning are ultimately what will cause the relationship to end down the road. I hear from so many men and women whose marriages, relationships, or situations are in crisis. How did I get here? They wonder. And I'm certain DaniLeigh and others are waking up today and wondering the same thing. We all know it takes two to tango. What we may overlook is our ability to ignore the warning signs. Now, I'm a woman, and I'm going to speak from a woman's standpoint, okay? A lot of women think with their hearts rather than think with logic. They ignore the red flags because women always think that they can change a man instead of accepting the behavior for what it is and moving on. Trying to make a man do anything is too much work that eventually will blow up in your face. Often there are red flags or warning signs that this isn't the right partner for you, that he or she isn't a loving, supportive, emotionally healthy person. Now, there was a video of DaniLeigh she posted on her stories, and I guess to prove that she wasn't the side piece. And you can tell that DaBaby didn't want her. DaBaby looked like he was just tolerating her, you know. DaBaby was giving you red flag after red flag, and you choose to disregard it. You knew how he was. You know how he treated you. How he treated others. How he treated the other baby mamas. He didn't want you like that. You was a pretty face and some decent cooch. and he kept you around while he was effing other women. Just because y'all lived together for those few months, had unprotected sex, had a baby, you met the family, he met yours, you take a little few pictures and some videos here and there, still doesn't mean that you are together. He never claimed you. You was originally a friend with benefits that got promoted to baby mama while he was still messing with other women that included his own other baby mama. Learning how to spot these red flags can help you avoid a heartbreak or a dysfunctional relationship in the future. All right, everybody. So here are 3 types of red flags to look out for. Number 1, concerns about your partner's behavior, personality traits, beliefs, and values. Does he or she treat you, others, or him or herself in any harmful, unhealthy ways? Do you agree with his or her values and beliefs? Number 2, concerns about the ways you interact with each other. Are there hurtful or unhealthy relationship dynamics? Number 3, concerns about your own mental and or physical health. Has your mental or physical health gotten worse during the relationship? Why do we ignore the red flags? First, we ignore the red flags because we are afraid they are telling the true painful story. Second, we ignore the red flags because we think our intuition is wrong. And third, we ignore the red flags because we have been indoctrinated to believe that marriage or a committed relationship are hard work. Seeing as DaniLeigh ignored the red flags from the beginning, attracted to the supernatural physical, but somehow believing she can change the person into being who they actually needed once they get them, even though they never selected them from what they actually needed. Actually believing a dysfunctional person can be a reasonably changed into a functional person. It doesn't matter how bad the guy is. A woman like her will force the relationship to work because even the idea of being wanted by a man is more important than security, loyalty, and a true companionship. She also wants to prove the people who warned them about they was wrong about their situation, even when they know these people was in the right. Accepting red flags at the beginning shows desperation, loneliness, low self-esteem, no self-worth, no self-value. You are basically trying to fit a square peg into a round hole. There are women that would rather have a piece of a man than no man at all. It's low self-esteem, low self-worth, and low self-accountability. Desperation and obsession with a fantasy of a person rather than the reality of that person. They like the drama and the fantasy of the relationship, not realizing that the reality of it is going to be damage to them. And then there are some women that think you have some women that think they can sex their way into a healthy and committed relationship. Women cling to the nearest available man in their life when they are already in. All right. I want to say it's damage. It may be also because DaniLeigh or any other type of female haven't had positive examples of romantic relationships growing up, perhaps even into adulthood. Their sense of what is normal is totally unclear, and their own behaviors are toxic and self-destructive because of it. Then they say that it's love because they don't really know what love looks like. In this case, it's an attachment to something that's familiar. So what can we learn from this situation with DaBaby and DaniLeigh? Watch very closely how a man treats the people in his life. Watch how he talks about people. If he have children from a past relationship, watch how he talks about the children's mother. Watch what he says. Any F up thing he has ever done to anyone before, he can and will do it to you. It is just a matter of time. Study this man, observe him, study his action, know who he is. Not just what his net worth is. What is his lifestyle is. What is his character is. Damn, maybe we need to have a class on how to identify the characteristics a man should pose. And most importantly, how to spot the red flags and the traits we should absolutely run from. Go for men who have some sort of values ingrained in them, who stands for something, who have some principles, who have been taught to live by a code or a set of guidelines. Go for men who have manners, who cares about making a good impression, who cares about having a respectable image and not a reckless image. Go for men who have lived in some sort of structural world where he has had to carry himself a certain way, stay in good graces of his environment, has people to whom he is accountable, can't just run amok, that has responsibilities and duties to be around him. I can't stand DaBaby, and I don't too much care for DaniLeigh, but I do wish her well. Because watching those videos yesterday, it really disturbed me. It disturbed my spirit. Because no one should have to deal with that. And as one mother to another mother, get your house in order, baby girl. Get mentally right. Go to counseling. Go to the doctor if you need to go to the gynecologist to get balanced out or something. Go. Start valuing yourself. Seek a family attorney. Because you're going to have to sit down with you know who and figure out custody agreements and child support and all this other stuff. So go ahead and get you a family attorney so you can deal with that. And I will also get a mediator because I won't want to deal with him, period, at all. Get a mediator and we'll communicate through them. Get your career going again. For the income, you got to be able to take care of yourself and be able to take care of your child. And another thing too, all this embarrassment and hurt, put it in an album or put it in some type of project to bring in some more income. Get your own place. Hell, get your own, period. So you would never be placed in this situation again. Hell, they can act up. Okay, that's fine. Act up. I'm gone. I'm headed to my own place. I have my means of taking care of my own child and myself. And when you start dating again, hopefully it's down the road, please don't ignore these red flags. As for that wide mouth gremlin, you didn't learn yet, especially after that last situation with the alphabet crew, how to humble your narcissistic ass. I hope you know that karma is around the corner, just waiting on the right time to hit on that behind real hard. Especially after this situation, the way you gaslight that girl. Then you gonna kick her out, kick DaBaby out. What kind of mess this is? Save yourself the time and the heartbreak. Don't ignore the red flags. Red flags are guidance in determining a character or what the person needs and wants. Nobody's perfect and red flags happen all throughout, but we can't ignore them, but we can keep them as a mental note until the person shows you otherwise. They can be very helpful. The signs are always there. And if more women and men pay attention to the red flags in the beginning, they wouldn't ultimately find themselves in a relationship with dangerous or trifling men or women. All right, guys, that's it. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please do not forget to drop down in the comments and tell me your thoughts on this story. I'll love to hear from you. Make sure to like this video and hit that subscribe button and notification bell so you never miss an upload. I'm Lady T. I will catch you the next time. Be blessed. Bye.